Hi students, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to discuss about magnification and power of a lens and some problems related to power of a lens. So first we are going to discuss about magnification. Denoted by small letter m. So what is magnification? In magnification we are comparing the size of image to the size of the object. That is magnification, comparing of size of the image to size of object. So in case of mirror we have seen what is the equation to find the magnification. Magnification is equal to height of the image produced divided by height of the object. The same equation we have to apply here. So the magnification is equal to height of the image divided by height of the object. Height of object. And what's the equation? What is the letter to denote the height of the image? It is h dash, and height of the object denoted by h. So we can write m is equal to h dash divided by h. That we can put in equation 1. Another equation for the magnification is equal to image distance divided by object distance. The m is equal to image distance divided by distance by object distance. So what is image distance denoted by v and small letter object distance denoted by small letter u. So we can put as equation 2. So that is m is equal to v by u. That is equation 2. So when we are comparing, the LHS are both are equation 1 and equation 2 are same. So we can equate equation 1 and equation 2, that is h dash divided by h is equal to v by u. So this is the relation when we are because the LHS of this equation 1 and equation 2 are same. So we can equate both the equation 1 and equation 2. So we can write h dash divided by h is equal to v by u. That's the equation. These three equations can be used for doing the problems. M is equal to h dash divided by h, m is equal to v by u, h dash divided by h is equal to v by u. Magnification is positive for virtual images. Magnification is positive for virtual image and magnification is negative for real image. Magnification is negative for real image. Why this magnification is positive for virtual image and negative for real image? We can see this. So next, first we have to see in case of a convex lens. Convex lens to f1, f2 and to f2. So when we are placing the object between here, when f1 and optic center, we are getting a virtual image. We are getting a virtual image. When we are placing the object with f1 and optic center, we are getting a virtual image. So in that case, for convex lens, what is the equation to find the magnification? It is equal to h dash divided by h. The equation to find the magnification is equal to h dash divided by h. So what is h dash? H dash, what is sign for h dash? It is in the upward direction, which is upward direction. So the pose is positive. So it is positive. And what is the h? What is sign for h? It is also positive because it is also in the upward direction. So it is positive. That is for virtual image. For virtual image. Next we have to see why it is negative for real images. So magnification is equal to h dash divided by h, and we can see, we have seen in case of real images it is in the downward direction. So what is the sign for h dash? It is in the downward direction, so it is negative. And what is h? It is positive, so positive. So what is the negative? It is negative. M is negative for real images. So in case of V and U, sum V by U. For virtual image, what is V? For virtual image, it is in the same direction. Here, what is the sign for V? It is in the left side of the optic center. So value of V is negative. So value of V is negative. And what is U? The object is on the left side of the optic center. So it is also negative. It is also negative. So it is positive. So for virtual image, it is positive. Magnification is positive in case of image distance and object distance. So next we have to see in case of real image in terms of V and U. So in case of real image, the image formed is on the right side of the optic center. So the image formed is on the right side of optic center. So the image distance is, what is sign for image distance? It is positive. Here the object is on the left side of the optic center. The object is on the left side of the optic center. So it is negative. So it is negative. So that's how we are getting for magnification. For real image it is negative and for virtual images it is positive. So next we check the case for concave lens. Concave lens. So in all the cases of concave lens, we are keeping the object on the left side of the optic center and we are always getting an image on the left side of the optic center. For all the cases of concave lens, we are getting a virtual image which is on the left side of the optic center and we are keeping the object always on the left side of the optic center. So what is in case of magnification? M is equal to H dash divided by H. So what is sign for H dash? It is upward direction, so it is positive. And what is the H? It is also in the upward direction, so it is also positive. So positive. In terms of V and U, but what is the sign for V? V is on the left side of the optic center, so it is negative. And what is the sign for U? It is also on the left side of the optic center, so it is also negative. So we are getting positive. So magnification is positive for virtual image and negative for real image. Next we have to see when magnification is greater than 1, equal to 1 or less than 1. So first case, if magnification is greater than 1, what is the meaning of this one? That means the size of image is greater than size of object. If M is equal to 1, what is the meaning? The size of image is equal to size of the object. Image is equal to size of object. And what is the meaning of M less than 1? M less than 1 means the size of the image is less than the size of the object. So these are three cases for magnification: greater than 1, size of the image, less than 1, equal to 1 and less than 1. Next we have to see the power of a lens. We know that the convex lens is a converging lens and concave lens is the diverging lens. So power means how much this convex lens will converge the light rays falling on it and or how much the concave lens will diverge the light rays falling on it. That is the power of a lens. So power means the degree or convergence or divergence of a lens. That is the power of a lens. if a convex lens converges the light ray strongly that is falling on it, that means the power of the lens is very larger. If a concave lens will diverge the light rays falling on it very strongly, that means the power of the concave lens is very larger. So the power of a lens depends on the focal length of the lens. So there is a relation between the power and focal length of the lens. The power is equal to 1 by f. What is f? F is the focal length. Focal length. So P is equal to power. The power of a lens is equal to 1 by f. F is the focal length. What is the meaning of this one? The power and the lens focal length are inversely proportional. So power of a lens and focal length are inversely proportional. That means inversely proportional means when the focal length increases, the power of the lens will decrease. That is inversely proportional. So if the focal length increases, what happens? Increases, power will decrease. And what happens? Focal length decreases. The focal length decreases, power increases. That is inversely proportional. So next we have to see what is the unit of power. The unit of power is diopter. The unit of power is diopter, denoted by cap letter D. What is meaning of power of a lens is 1? Power of a lens is 1 means if the focal length of lens is 1 meter, then the power of the lens is 1 diopter. Next we have to see the sign of power for convex lens and concave lens. I am just drawing a rough figure to find what is the sign for the focal length of a convex lens. So light rays are coming from infinity and all the light rays are converging here. This is the focal length. This is the principal focus and this is the focal length. So what is the sign for what is the focal length? Sign for focal length of a convex lens? It is positive. So for convex lens, the F is on the right side of the optic center. So what is the sign for F? It is positive. So what is the sign of power? It is also positive. Sign of the power for convex lens is positive. So next for concave lens. This is the focal length here. This is optic center. So here for concave lens, this distance is the optic center focal length. So here it is a sign for focal length of concave lens. Since the principal focus is on the left side of the optic center, the sign for focal length is negative. The sign for focal length is negative. So what is the sign for power of a concave lens? It is also negative. The sign for power for concave lens is also negative. For calculating the power, the F should be in meter. So for calculating the power, the F should be always in meter. This is the important point to note here. For calculating the power, the F should be always in meter. So if it is given in centimeter, we have to convert into meter to find the power. If it is in question, if it is given in centimeter, we have to convert into meter to find the power of a lens. This is an important point you have to note. If the focal length is given centimeter in the question, we have to convert into meter, then only we have to do the problem. Otherwise the problem will be wrong. This is the important point to note here. And how can we convert centimeter to meter? We have to divide by 100. We have to divide by 100. For example, I will say the focal length is equal to 10 centimeter. How can we convert into meter? It is divided by 10 divided by 100. That is 0.1 meter. Next we have to see power of combination of lenses. Power of combination of lenses. Power of combination of lenses. So what is power of combination of lenses? If you are keeping two or more lenses in contact with each other, then the total power is equal to algebraic sum. That sum of all the power of the lens. Suppose there are two lenses in contact with each other and each lenses have a power. Power of first lens is P1 and the second power of second lens is P2. Then we have to find the total power is equal to P1 plus P2. If two lenses are kept contact with each other, then the total power is equal to the sum of the individual power of each lens. Here the first power is P1 and the second power is P2. So the total power is equal to P1 plus P2. There are more lenses are kept each other. Suppose P1, P2, P3 and P4 and a large number of lenses are in contact with each other, then the total power P is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus like that. This is the equation to find the power of a lens when it is kept in contact with each other. So in the next class we can do some problems related to power, magnification and the sign convention related to spherical lenses. So thank you.